Yes, Raid. New bug killer discovery from Johnson's Wax. Raid contacts and kills all kinds of bugs indoors. Raid hunts them down like radar. Sweeps bugs from the air. Attacks them as they crawl. And kills them dead. A little goes a long way. Kills bugs even where they hide. Yes, Raid kills flies, mosquitoes, roaches, ants, all kinds of bugs indoors. Outdoors, Raid protects your garden, too. A little kills insects that attack flowering plants, evergreens, vegetables. Caution, ordinary household sprays kill plants. Raid saves plants. So don't buy several bug killers. Get Raid, first bug killer for house and garden. Raid House and Garden Bug Killer.
Yeah, having a little car trouble.
I'm State Farm Agent Larry Bitterman, and this is a true story.
I was there on vacation, so I called the local State Farm agent.
We're not really sure how the car got into the lake.
Yeah, the map was a disappointment.
They called a local diver, and it turns out that's me too.
I think he started my claim before he even dried off.
We settled it the next day.
Where would I have been without him?
Sunk.
Any insurance company can promise you a good price, but nobody takes care of you like State Farm. We'd love to prove it to you. Call an agent today.
Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
Hey, Susie Q, what's cooking with you?
Your teeth look whiter than new. My teeth aren't new, but my toothpaste is new Pepsodent. Get with it, kids. New package, new flavor, new formula, too. Means brighter smiles for me and you.
You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. The new formula with IMP gets teeth much whiter. You can see. It cleans the stains and film away, while Irium fights tooth decay. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. The taste is new, so fresh and clean. That new taste really lasts, it's keen. And while it makes your smile a rave, it also makes your breath behave. So start going steady right away with Pepsodent. Get some today. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. Pepsodent, Pepsodent.
Headache throbbing like a drum? Don't let it last and last. Get quick relief with Bufferin. It's fast, fast, fast. Yes, Bufferin relieves the pain of a headache, neuralgia, or ordinary muscular aches and pains twice as fast as aspirin. These two diagrams will show you why. As you see, both Bufferin and aspirin take exactly the same time to get to the stomach. But for a pain reliever to do its best and quickest work, it must get out of the stomach into the bloodstream. Now, Bufferin's formula combines aspirin with two special antacid ingredients, which get the pain reliever out of the stomach into the bloodstream twice as fast as aspirin. That's why Bufferin acts twice as fast as aspirin. What's more, Bufferin doesn't upset your stomach, as aspirin often does. So get Bufferin today. Bufferin.
Fix-It Incomplete for great fit and strong, long hold. Life with more bite.
Hi, I'm Marty Sneech. My opponent likes to talk about all the experience she has in education and her plans for improving our schools. She goes on and on about the value of investing in our children because they're our future. How can we trust someone who is so out of touch with our needs? Doesn't she realize there are over 80 active volcanoes in the world? Think about it. It's another lovely day here in Blinkersville. Then suddenly, You see something on the horizon. Think of the sheer terror as you see the plumes billowing miles into the air. Can you imagine the devastation it would bring to Blinkersville? Moments later, burning rocks would be launched in the volcano's pit and lava would race toward downtown Blinkersville. As a member of City Council, I'll protect you and your family from volcanoes.
Stop the volcanoes. Vote for Marty Sneech.
Yes, and you can quote me on that. My opponent is very fond about talking of her 8 years in City Council and the way that she's improved our community in dozens of different ways, and she likes to mention the different leadership awards that she's won. But have you ever noticed that she's never denied being a communist? And she claims to have a master's degree in public administration from the University of Montana. Have you ever been to Montana? How do we even know there's really a university there? And how about that so-called family that appears with her in those ads? Is that her real husband? How do we know she's telling the truth about her kids and those adorable grandchildren? Has she offered to submit to a DNA test? There's so many questions left unanswered and so many reasons to be suspicious.
Vote for Marty Sneech. He'll submit to a DNA test.
I want to tell you about Mrs. Jean Van Hoosen. I met Mrs. Van Hoosen and her dog Oscar recently while campaigning, and she told me of a horrifying experience. Last July, Mrs. Van Hoosen woke up on a beautiful summer's day to discover someone had used shaving cream to write a word on the windshield of her Ford Escort. A word so foul, I hesitate to say it on television. She went on to explain that the criminal remains on the loose. She lives in fear of the dozens of other words that may appear on her windshield. The way I see it, the citizens of our community have two choices. We can either allow our criminals to roam free, stealing our possessions and defiling our late model compact cars, or we can follow my plan and sentence every lawbreaker to death. What's it gonna be, Blinkersville? Streets filled with criminals or death for every violation?
Help Mrs. Van Hoosen. Vote for Marty Sneech.
Don't you hate wasting time driving place to place? As our community grows, new intersections, new stop signs, new stop lights are sprouting up like daisies. As a result, more and more of our precious time is spent sitting in traffic. Well, I have the solution. If you elect me to City Council, I will provide every family with their own helicopter. Think about it. Need some eggs? No need to fight traffic. Just hop into the family copter, start the blades, and moments later you're in the parking lot of our local grocery. Commuting to work, soccer practice, dentist appointments, going to the massage parlor. The uses are practically endless. I'll make getting every family their own helicopter a priority when I'm elected to City Council.
Vote for Marty Sneech. Get a helicopter.
Did you know that the Blinkersville Parks Department is seriously considering the development of a dog park? This may seem like an innocent idea, but where will it stop? Will we have a park for guinea pigs? And if guinea pigs, what about ferrets? And after that, can goats be far behind? Next surely will be snakes. And bears soon after that. And what about tigers? If you want to protect your family from ferocious bears, rabbit guinea pigs, and more, vote for me. I'll put a stop to the Blinkersville Dog Park.
Stop the wild animals. Vote for Marty Sneech.